Hello. Before today's video, I've got an important announcement to make about the Amiga 500 Mini. A new firmware update has been released. I highly recommend that if you use Amiga or the GUI or any workbench on your Amiga 500 Mini, I would do not update just of yet. I've heard reports of the update disabling a lot of things that we've found out in the community. So until we know more information, I highly recommend you don't update if you're using the Amiga 500 Mini for that purpose, or you plan on using it for that purpose. So do not do the firmware update. Thank you for listening. Okay, so Paul is the best for UK here, and welcome to today's Game of Day video. We had Outrun on the Amiga 500 Mini, so why not have Turbo Outrun, its sequel, the next day. Okay, so this is Turbo Outrun. This is the Amiga 500 version. And yeah, let's see how it plays on the Amiga 500 Mini. So this is the sequel, obviously, to Turbo Outrun. In the arcades, the Outrun was actually the Outrun PCB in the arcade machine was actually expandable, so you could plug a Turbo Outrun module. Looks like they've thought of future planning. But yeah, this is Turbo Outrun, and on the Amiga 500 Mini, it plays quite well, but it has got a weird bug which I'll explain later in the video. So yeah, it seems to run quite smooth. I wonder if it's emulating a more faster Amiga, because I can't remember it being this smooth on the original Amiga 500. So maybe it's doing a 68020 or a 68040 processor or something, I'm not quite sure, but it does seem a lot smoother to me. So yeah, the graphics is good. I will say that it's not the best port of Turbo Outrun, but it's definitely an improvement over the original game. Gone is that clunky menu driven system, which was a bit stupid, and graphics are nicer. There's more obstacles and stuff. The frame rate, like I said, the frame rate on this version seems quite good. Now I have noticed that there's quite a long delay between each level loading on this WHD load file. That could be true to the WHD load file, because it's obviously the original was on a floppy disk, and this is like a WHD load wrapper. And also, I've noticed on the Amiga 500 Mini, I'm not sure if this is a bug, but sometimes the car would just stall and go to 0 miles an hour. Obviously, I've got it on automatic control, so it's not the clutch. But yeah, it just seems to go. You'll see various points in my video that it would just go to 0 miles an hour. That wasn't it. That was just a crash. I crashed into the side, but that's time up. So let's continue on, and let's give this another shot. So there's quite a lot of delay between the when you start the level and stuff, which is kind of weird. The floppy disk version didn't have that. It had a bit of loading in between levels, but that was it. It's a bit strange on this WHD load version. I don't know if that's the same on a real Amiga using WHD load under workbenches, for example. I don't know. I haven't tried it. But yeah, okay, so other than that, the 500 Mini plays this game really well. It seems even smoother than the original, like I say. But there is that weird bug, unless it's something to do with my USB hub or something. But it doesn't affect anything else. But sometimes the car will just dramatically slow down to 0. See, it's done it again. I was continuously holding down the accelerator whilst it was doing that, and even so it still did it. So it's strange, kind of strange that is. Okay, but graphics are good. Yeah, nice detail. Not too bad actually. Like I said before, it's not the best port of Turbo Outrun, but it's certainly not the worst. You want to check out my video on the FM Towns version that I did last month. I think it was the 1st of April. That version is awesome. But yeah, the Amiga version is sort of like an enhanced version of the 8-bit versions, like the Spectrum. The music's very similar to the Spectrum version, but it doesn't seem to show any resemblance to the original Coin Up Machine music, which is strange. But so yeah, that's Turbo Outrun. So we're in the snowy glacier level now. And yeah, if you notice, I keep dropping to 0 miles an hour. It's what I was talking about earlier. It seems to have this weird bug where the accelerator just loosens off. I tried using the button, and I also tried using up to accelerate as well, and the same thing. So it must be some sort of bug in the coding of the game and Amiga, or so. I don't know what it's about. But yeah, like I said earlier in the video, that notice at the beginning, I wouldn't recommend updating your Amiga 500 Mini just yet, because it seems to have broke a lot of the stuff that we've been trying to do in the community, like run Workbench and stuff. But if you want to just use it as a games machine, yeah, by all means update it. Has over the latest update now does ADF support from within the actual the actual Amiga menus and stuff. But yeah, this is a Turbo Outrun. Don't forget you can't revert an update once you've done it. There's no way of going back, so highly recommend just leave it for a bit until us in the community know a bit more about it. I'll pass any updates anyway. So this is Turbo Outrun on the Amiga 500 Mini. I'm going to give this one 7 out of 10. It's just annoying about that bug where it keeps slowing down to 0. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.